Hello everybody, it's me, it's from Tim and Jordan on Wrestling, back again with another review this time. It is our first in our new series, Wrestlemania. I guess we're going to call it the Wrestlemania series, where we're going to review every single Wrestlemania, starting with Wrestlemania 1 all the way through to Wrestlemania 32, as we go our final month before Wrestlemania 33. So let's get started. This is the first Wrestlemania. This was a pretty big risk on the part of Mr. McMahon going into it, because we knew that if he had to invest a lot of money, because there was a lot of work involved in getting this thing to work, he had to set up being a pay-per-view, and the reason that he did it was because he wanted to counter the success of Starrcade from WCW or Jim Crockett Promotions at the time. The event drew in a lot of big stars, notably, of course, the Rock and Roll Connection with the likes of Cyndi Lauper, the Rockettes, also Liberace, Billy Martin, who I do know is a baseball player, and also Muhammad Ali, who was the big star at the time. Of course, we also can't forget about Mr. T and Hulk Hogan, because Mr. T appeared on the show. Crazy event. They also were, fun fact, on live Saturday Night Live going into this, so that was cool. Let's get into the event, because the event drew 19,121 in selling in tickets, and the event was seen by over 1 million people through closed-circuit television, making it the largest ever event on closed-circuit television in the United States at the time. So that's pretty big. So yeah, let's get into the show. Firstly, before we get into the first match, I want to say great commentary. We're going to talk about this every time we do a review, but my god, I love the commentary. The team of Gorilla Monsoon, who's known as Gino, and of course, sorry, what am I saying? What am I saying? Jesse the Body Ventura, very good in commentary. I love the comedic timing of them, and also I like the way they're both like kind of supporting getting every wrestler over really, and they're so great. Holy mackerel is right. So the first match on the show, let's get into it, and it was Tito Santana versus the Mysterious Executioner. Yeah, pretty underwhelming way to start the show, but this is sort of like, this type of thing you get in pre-shows today. Just, maybe like a babyface you want to get over, and just some random ass jobber, basically. So the babyface legend defeats Mysterious Executioner, who is from parts unknown, with a flying forearm followed by a nicely done figure 4 leg lock in the middle of the ring. Quickly moving on to the second match, we get King Kong Bundy against Special Delivery Jones. King Kong Bundy squashes him in 9 seconds with a signature avalanche, followed by a giant splash. That was a very quick match. Not much to comment on there. Let's get into the third match. Third match, Matt Bourne versus Ricky Steamboat. This match was actually kind of decent, to be honest. It definitely didn't last long enough to really get in gear, but from what I saw of it, it was alright. We got a lovely flying splash onto Matt Bourne by Ricky Steamboat, after a flurry of an atomic drop, and then he wins the match, a la Jimmy Snuka move. And there you go. That was nice. Ricky Steamboat, oh my god, so great in the ring. It's so good to see him, but he's very low down in the card, which is kind of disappointing. But again, this is before he really got into his momentum. Of course, I'll be commenting on WrestleMania 3 with his great match against, of course, Savage. Let's look at match 4, and it is Brutus Beefcake versus David Sammartino. We all know that David Sammartino was the son of Bruno Sammartino. Still is. He's still alive. But this match was it was alright. It had a lot of sloppy spots, definitely. You can see that Sammartino was quite green in this match. He was definitely being pushed by his father. That was the crowd the whole time. Very kind of weird though at the end. The manager of Brutus Beefcake, Lushy John Valentine, body slams Sammartino, was attacked by Bruno before it breaks out in the ring, and has ruled a double DQ. A very messy ending to that match. I'm not sure what to say about that. Just, I don't know, could have been a bit cleaner, I'd say. The fifth match, and it was an icy bout as Valentine goes over Junkyard Dog, and much weirdly, as Tito Santana comes in and basically starts the match with Junkyard Dog winning after basically Valentine got a dodgy finish to pin him on the ropes, but ended up the match restarted and ended up being a win. So that's kind of a weird one. To be honest, all I can say about this one is it was a weird ending, and it definitely kind of I don't know. It made Valentine much of a heel, yeah, but it was just kind of weird the way they restarted the match. It made Junkyard Dog still got over from it, so all I can give him is props for that. The sixth match, the US Express, the member is Barry Windham. I've forgotten the other member, so let's move on there. Against Volkov and Sheik, who are the fighting for the tag team championships over US Express. The Volkov and Sheik actually win with a cane. And weirdly enough, because to the upset of the American crowd, I kind of enjoyed that. And I actually really like Volkov and Sheik because they're great heels. And I think they did an alright job of this match, to be honest. The seventh match, Andre the Giant versus Big John Studd. We all remember this one. I remember playing it in WWE 2K14 in the WrestleMania Moments match game. And basically what happened, the rules were, if Andre the Giant wins, he gets the 15k, which I don't know why he'd need that, but I guess Big John Studd gives it up. But if Big John Studd wins, Andre the Giant has to retire. So we all know Andre the Giant ain't retiring anytime soon. So basically what happens is, the match ends, Andre the Giant finally body slams Big John Studd in the middle of the ring, gets the 15k, throws a bit out in the ring, and then it gets stolen back by Bobby the Brain Heenan and he runs away. I like the finish of that, that was kind of cool. But yeah, it was not a good match, guys. I wouldn't recommend watching this one. It wasn't great. The moment was good, but the match wasn't great. Moving on, Wendy Richter versus Lalani Kai. This felt kind of like the undercard for the main event. It definitely had a big star power with Fabulous Moolah in the corner of Lalani Kai, who was the current women's champion at the time. They called it the ladies champion, I believe. And also Cyndi Lauper in the corner of Wendy Richter. Wendy Richter is actually kind of decent in this match, to be honest. She's definitely strong. She's showing off their power. She does, the lifts. And then she, of course, beats Lalani Kai with a reversal on a cross body to win the match. And it was a great little finish. Great crowd reaction there. Enjoyable. And now the main event. And this was between the team of Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, also with, I think they had Jimmy Snuka as well in their corner, against Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper with Bob Orton in their corner. So what ended up happening, before we get into this, of course, Muhammad Ali was there. We had Liberace on the bell, Muhammad Ali on the outside. Muhammad Ali got a little involved in this match, which was kind of cool. He kind of punched, I think, Roddy Piper in the ring and made it all, fair and all that. And yeah, it was kind of cool. I like that. And yeah, Mr. T in the ring, guys. I don't think he was too bad, to be honest. He could have definitely been better. They definitely kind of protected him by not having him too many wrestling spots, which was good. A lot of just brawling overall. We'll be seeing more of that with Roy Piper later on. I think that's next year. I'm not sure though. And yeah, anyways, of course the babyfaces win. Hulk Hogan finally getting the pin as the WWF champion. And yeah, it was a pretty underwhelming main event, but the star power around it was crazy. I mean, you got Mr. T, Muhammad Ali, just all of these insane powers, and it was great to watch. And kind of funny at the same time. The wrestling wasn't great, but anyways, that kind of sums up the show as well. A lot of star power, quite a big event in terms of what they've done before that. There's nothing really like that before. I mean, you look at Starrcade, it definitely didn't stand up to this at all. And it wasn't even a great WrestleMania. So I think it was a great start to WrestleMania, to be honest. But definitely it goes up from here. WrestleMania 2, I think it's on the same level, and then WrestleMania 3 it gets really good. And after that, you got a lot of good WrestleManias. So this is a really great starting point, a genius decision by Mr. McMahon to do this. And I wouldn't be here today talking about it if it wasn't for this event. So I guess that's all I have to say. A very long start to the show. The reviews. I know I'm meant to be like 5 minutes. Around 5 minutes I was aiming for, but again 9 minutes, it's a bit long, but again you're gonna have to deal with it. Again, next time I'll try and shorten it down to, I'm trying to do 5-minute reviews because I want to keep them quick and watchable, but again, we'll see. So thank you guys, make sure to subscribe and like, comment below, and I'll see you all next time when I do WrestleMania 3. Jordan will be with you to the next review, which is WrestleMania 2. So that'll be coming out in hopefully tomorrow or today, I'm not sure. So anyways, until next time, see you all next time. That makes no sense. Until next time, bye.